Hey, what's up everyone, Pansy here, welcome back to Technobabylon. We are still inside this pharmaceutical company, so let's continue on.
You've got a keen mind. What's your take on this?
Hey, I'm not the detective, young lady. You know what I think? I think Regis did what they ought to have done 20 years ago.
Why do you say that?
Seems logical. We've got him coming into the labs on security, then we got him coming out an hour later. When we get here, we've got Baxter's corpse contaminating the specimen bank.
Anything else?
Well, something strange. Since we got in, we keep finding samples that have been tampered with. Looks like he spent his hour here messing up the genomes of our specimens.
That quickly?
If anyone was good enough to do it that fast, it'd be Charlie.
You knew Regis as well?
Yeah, I was on a research team with him and his wife back in the 60s. Baxter, too.
You've apparently known him a long time. Does this seem like something Regis would do?
Oh, after what he did to Vicky, I'd have strangled Baxter too. I tell you, if he did do it, I wouldn't blame him one bit.
Do you think he did it, though?
I don't know. He was always kinda shady.
Tell me about it.
They made him do some real awful stuff out in the hot zones.
Such as?
Let's just say his escape led to a whole lot of people being jailed for war crimes.
Whoa, what exactly did he do? Or didn't do?
You seem preoccupied.
That obvious, huh? We found a couple of specimens that Regis tampered with in his hour here. So I gotta run through the catalog and dig out the backups.
Sounds straightforward.
Not when there's 11,000 samples to take. Oh, I could punch Regis for this. Though, I want to shake his hand for Baxter so it kinda evens out.
And what is wrong with them?
What's been done to the samples?
He's used a customized viral vector to add huge amounts of junk DNA to their genomes. These are the last two I found, Medioflorens interensis and Linacia lawsonis.
May I have a look?
Do you think it'll help?
Just a hunch.
Wait,
Trying to explain.
it's a message.
Huh. Non-binary. Quaternary data string?
What do you mean?
My wetware systems are interpreting the genomes of these plants as sections of an audio file. He's used the DNA to store information.
You think so?
It's incomplete. The two samples only make up a third of the data, but M and L, my initials. This can't be a coincidence. He's left a message.
What does it say?
Not sure yet. I could probably construct the whole message if I can find where he's hidden the rest of it.
Safe to say it's in the other plants he's gengineered. Here, take this. You can sample DNA from the plants around the lab. If you run out of sampling cartridges, you can reload it at this console.
Thanks. How long would it take to sample everything in the lab?
Oh, only a couple of years. We have over 11,000 subjects. You're better off looking for specimens that would fill the gaps in the clue he left.
That is going to take some time. Thousands of samples, yeah. So about Eduardo.
So you worked with Regis and his wife, as well as Baxter. Did you also work for Dr. Vargas?
That pompous ass? Yeah, I worked for him.
You don't care for him.
He was a competent researcher, but he lives for politics. Everything was always about making the world a better place.
And you don't think it should be better?
That's a nice idea, just not realistic. And what we ended up making, it was actually never mind.
Interesting. So, everyone knows each other apparently. They are acquaintances.
What happens in the specimen bank?
It's where the samples of plants and growth matrices are stored. There's a huge library of subjects to work with, natural and man-made.
And that's where Baxter worked?
Yeah, it's not exactly taxing. I wanted to see what he could do since they put a governor in him.
You left him to work alone in there?
I'll be honest, he was not a pleasant man to talk to.
About the message.
I wonder why Regis hid a message inside the DNA of these plants.
DNA's been used as a data storage medium before. Rather than on-off binary, DNA would be quaternary bits. Adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. If he just left a message on one of the systems, though, or even on paper...
Then someone could have destroyed or erased it. Short of burning down the entire lab, they'd have no way to be sure they destroyed a message hidden like this.
Especially since he's scrambled so many of the other samples as camouflage.
He needs to make sure it's found, and based on the layout, he wants me to find it.
Pretty smart of him.
Have you found anything else with added genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab, and...
And?
I can't remember exactly which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had blue flowers, spiny toxic leaves, and produced large round fruit.
Oh, wait. Blue flowers, some spiny, toxic leaves, and, giant fruit. Is that right? So, that is a clue.
Why didn't the facility's CI detect Baxter's vitals suddenly failing? It's a potentially hazardous environment in here.
We were wondering that as well. This afternoon we noticed the monitoring system in the sample lab was in recursion. All hell broke loose when the CI suddenly realized what had happened.
So either you've got a technical fault with the software or wetware interfacing,
Which is unlikely given how much they cost.
or someone breached the security systems to cover Baxter's murder. That gives me more hope. Regis would have no idea how to do that.
Aha! He is innocent. I know this all along. Alright, about the research.
What sort of research were you conducting in the 60s?
You mean with Charlie and his wife? You might not believe it, but we were the people behind Central.
Central? The city governing AI Central?
The same. Newton was looking for a coordinator AI. Vargas put together a team including the new Mr. and Mrs. Regis.
Nuke me. Regis never mentioned anything about this.
It wasn't a happy memory for him. He left after the unpleasantness. We finished the project a few months later.
Huh. Might explain why he hates Central's guts.
Okay, this we know.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to work.
Okay, so, thorny leaves and blue flowers. What is it going to be? It's not this one. Well, one of the plant specimens that the lab's working on. Blue plants.
I'd better not. If I start taking every single specimen, I'll be here for days.
But that is blue. Can I take a look? Blue flowers, thorny leaves, and giant fruit. Is that the one? Wait, do I use something else? Use this? DNA sampler.
It's the DNA sampler Dr. Chigwa gave me. I need to take samples from plants I think Regis hid the rest of his message in.
Oh, so this is going to extract the DNA, right? Aha!
I've
One
taken
sample.
a DNA sample from it.
Okay, now can I go back to the terminal? Gene sequencer.
It's the console for sequencing DNA data from specimens. I need to bring samples back here to see if more of Regis's message is hidden in them.
Okay, let's see. Is that one of them or not? Sample A. Modify sequences identify. Cross-loading to audio data stream.
There's some more.
So...
He's the one who was objected. We are on this trying to explain.
yeah, it's getting a little bit clearer now.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
But, the console below analyzes DNA samples taken from plants. The screens themselves are volumetric projections. They have no control over the process. Okay, let's take a look here. We got the A.
We are on this trying to explain.
So, it's going to be the initials. Max Lau.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before...
Yes. Okay, it's a floating device. A drone. A drone lays finely controlled mist over the delicate steps. A drone lays a finely controlled mist over the delicate specimens. So it's like watering the plant. It's a watering drone. Okay, red flower tree. Let's grab a sample. Hey, blackberry.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Okay, so there's room for 2 more. Can I go inside? Airlock.
The way out.
Wait, the way out? Is that the exit? There's another exit here. Airlock.
clearance not valid for access to Growth Lab. Bakerman Pharmaceuticals thanks you for your cooperation.
Wait, didn't she mention something about a Grove Lab? There's a sample inside, right? But how do we get in? Alright, let's go in the production lab.
The way out.
Is it locked? Yep. Alright, this guy, Nista.
He looks unconventional. Kids these days. Oh god, I sound like Regis.
And he looks like a woman from this angle.
Hi there.
I am a possibility to move it from the TV.
He has a huge head.
My name's Dr. Max Lau. I'm a cell case specialist.
The Morrow system.
And...
You're not making any sense.
A fox romantically sat on a secret arm.
Are you alright?
Insignificance could please even the most demanding follower of Freud.
Okay, what is wrong with this guy?
You're not making any sense.
Monsters angrily destroy the secret paper.
Are you alright?
The robot dramatically cleaned the screaming pile of biscuits.
Okay, he went cuckoo. Okay.
Can I get your name?
Nihilism asked you a question?
Okay.
Is he faking this?
What's your role at this facility?
A fox romantically sat on a secret arm.
Uh-huh.
He's not cooperating.
What happened here?
Monsters angrily destroy the secret paper.
I see.
Alright,
I give up.
goodbye.
As a person of the worst living as a survival, pull the battle of long-term staters in the roots.
This is not funny, come on.
I didn't realize that gengineering was done with so much tape and wrenches. I can't figure out what any of these tools are for.
But can I grab some though? Come on. I need some tools.
I never thought gengineering would be so industrial. It's like a factory line.
There's a giant hazard sign. With a single black dot. I wonder what that means. Yellow blooms. Let's grab a sample.
I've taken a DNA sample from it. They look important.
Windows pipes?
When will Plumber show them a photograph?
Alright, I won't touch them.
This guy. A red plant.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
It's all filled up. So... it's the airlock again.
The way out.
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access to Growth Lab. Bakerman Pharmaceuticals thanks you for your cooperation.
Okay, blue vines. There's one more plant in this room. Alright, let's head back outside to the sequencer.
I'm trying to explain.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message.
Okay, let's see. Any matches? No modified sequences found.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
Second one. Oh no!
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
And the last sample.
Looks like Regis
come
didn't
on.
hide any data in that one.
No matches at all. What is going on?